Okay, brushing teeth using toothpaste while fasting, is it allowed? Can it be done more than once a day? Can we use mouth freshener spray? Can we eat chewing gum? First of all, the issue of brushing your teeth, this is a sunnah. The Prophet ﷺ used to use this known as miswak. And the companion of the Prophet said ﷺ, I saw the Prophet ﷺ use the miswak countless of numbers during the day while fasting. Which means that brushing your teeth is okay. Now some scholars put restrictions on using toothpaste because toothpaste has mass to it. So if you swallow some of it, you would break your fast. But usually people brush their teeth well until it's dissolved, and then when they turn the water in the mouth and spit it out, it's all gone. All what remains is the taste. And the taste is no problem. It does not impact your fasting. So can I do it number of times a day? No problem. Can I use mouth spray? Oh, this is different. If you said mouthwash, where you turn the water in your mouth and you spit it out, nothing is left, no residue, nothing. This is no problem. When you use a mouth spray, this is liquid, and you don't spit it out, you swallow it. This breaks your fasting. And you have to be careful. Likewise, chewing gum. Chewing gum has particles in it that dissolve, and you swallow that with your saliva, and this breaks your fasting. One cleans his teeth with miswak, and pieces of the miswak and the wetness from the miswak reaches his throat. Does his fast break? Well, pieces of the miswak are pieces. If you deliberately swallow them, they break your fast. Likewise, if I have a piece of meat between my teeth, and I do this and I do this, and it comes out, and I swallow it, if it's in prayer, it breaks my prayer because this is considered eating. And if I'm fasting, it breaks my fasting because this is deliberate eating. This is different from someone who finds something and he tries to take it out, but it's so small and negligible, it goes to the back of his throat. There's no way he can take it out. And he swallows it unintentionally. This doesn't impact your fasting. A piece of miswak that was there, I didn't pay attention to it, I didn't know it existed, and all of a sudden, it's at the back of my throat, and I swallowed it unintentionally. It doesn't impact your fasting. What about the liquid in the miswak itself? It does not impact your fasting because never it was reported to us that the Prophet used to brush his teeth and spit it out. So this liquid is so negligible, it has no impact. It's exactly like when you rinse your mouth in wudu and you spit it out, there remains an amount of water mixed with your saliva. This is negligible. How should we congratulate each other on Ramadan? Some people say that to congratulate one another because of Ramadan is wrong, and that it's an innovation. Why would you say such a thing? They say because in order to say something is permissible or not, we have to have the origin of it in the Qur'an and in the Sunnah. And this is a valid argument. I cannot come and say every single Friday, sending text messages, Jum'ah Mubarakah, meaning that this is a blessed Jum'ah. Why? Isn't it blessed? Yes, it is blessed. But did the Prophet ever ﷺ do this? The answer is no. The companions? The answer is no. Wasn't it blessed at their time? The answer is yes. So if they had the reason to do it, yet they did not do it, this means that it is not legitimate. And this is why a lot of the scholars classify it as bid'ah. Okay, then why don't we cascade this to Ramadan? Ramadan is different. In Ramadan, the Prophet himself used to address the Ummah by saying that there has come to you a blessed month of Ramadan, and Allah has mandated upon you that you fast it, where the gates of heaven are opened, the gates of hell are closed, etc. So the Prophet himself used to congratulate the Ummah, and the Salaf themselves used to congratulate one another by congratulating themselves of this coming of this great season where people do a lot of good deeds. So congratulating one another by making dua, by saying Shahr Mubarak, Ramadan Mubarak, blessed is the month of Ramadan. May Allah Azza wa Jal make praying and fasting upon us easy. May Allah make us get as close as possible to Him in it, or anything, and the sky is the limit, of nice words and nice dua would be highly recommended and permissible.